This is White Castle. This is the third of the castles known as the Three. Could have been called White Castle because it's, you can see on the sides there it's covered in whitewash, but a lot of castles were whitewashed. As I said in my other two videos that I've done, this is one of the three castles built by, I think it was Hugh de Burgh, and taken over by King John, I think it was. The other two being Grosmont and Skenfrith. This one and Grosmont are both motte and baileys, and are built up high, or higher. And Skenfrith is more of an enclosure castle, rectangle. This is the outer bailey. The motte is over there. I have noticed there's a lot of castles now, especially these ones. I mean, this is run by the Welsh equivalent of English Heritage. A lot of them are left to sort of go like this. I don't know if they're going to call that sort of wildfire flower meadows or something, I don't know. I call it not spending money on keeping these places well, certainly what they're doing is just keeping them visitable. This is the third time I've been here now. There was a little, the first time I came here, there wasn't anybody taking any money. The second time I came here, there was people taking money. And I've just come back again, they've got the little hut, but there's nobody taking money. I mean, I'm with English Heritage, so I get in here for free anyway. If you join English Heritage, you get into the Welsh and Scottish sites half price in the first year, and then it's free after that. And it's the same for the English Heritage sites in England, if you're with the other sites. I've said this before on my other videos about dressed stone, where you only have to get stone that's of a certain shape on one side, and then the middle is just filled up with a hodgepodge of any old crap. Obviously masons cost money, and if a mason's going to spend a lot of time facing the stone, the last thing you want is him to be spending more time than he has to be. As you can see, a water-filled moat down there. I think you can walk round it by the look of it. There is a walk called the Three Castles Path Walk that you can walk between the three castles. It'll probably take you the day. These castles were built to support each other, the three of them. There are other castles in the area as well, but those were specifically built near each other to support each other, which they would have done. Yeah, I remember this moat being a lot clearer, especially on the sides the last time. Mind you, that was probably 10 years ago or so. And you can see how defendable this keep would be, because once the drawbridge was up, you're not really getting in here. you'd have to fill the entire moat in to get across here. I mean, if you were to slip in that moat, you'd never get out of there. You'd be stuck in there forever. Wouldn't recommend it myself, personally. Now, if I remember, you could walk up. You could go upstairs. But that's closed off. That's going to be disappointing if you can't go up the tower anymore. If that was the tower, I think that is the tower that you could go up. And that's disappointing if you can't get up there anymore. No, I don't think it is. I thought there was a tower here where they built a roof on it. And you could walk up it. Or perhaps that's my imagination. Well, I must be thinking of somewhere else. Oh yes, you can. But for some reason you can't. You can see the floor on the top. They've decided to... maybe they're trying to save money by not having to maintain it. But clearly, or whoever's supposed to open this place hasn't bothered opening it, I don't know. I think there was a gate here, so that you could get down into the moat if you needed to, for some reason. Yeah, I've been very disappointed in my little castle trip over the last couple of days about how these large castles that are looked after by English Heritage or somebody else, and they've been left to rot. In fact, if you look up at the top there, you can see where the risers are missing off of that. That's probably why you can't go up there. They haven't bothered to go and repair it. Yeah, the amount of money they get in revenue, you would have thought they'd have been spending a bit more of it on things, but they don't seem to. All they seem to do now is cut a little bit of grass so people can walk around. Very disappointing. I do like climbing up a tower. Well, there was a little whiz round white castle. Very interesting, substantial castle. Sadly, neglected. They'll probably say letting it go back to nature, but does it really need to go back to nature? There's plenty of nature about. But there you go. Those massive drum towers over the gateway. I think you can even see the thing for portcullis there. White Castle's well worth a visit.